Ah, I remember now. Welcome back. We are us, and well, this is a little bit far from the land of mysteries that made up last episode. And unfortunately, I am so behind schedule that I am just going to immediately get us into some story because what's this? Hmm? How? What? I am deeply confused as to how that could be the case. Oh, that's not great. Ran out of stamina. That's what I need. There we go. Until I get something that flies, that's about as close as we can get. Now, why are these guys? Oh, I noticed these guys last episode and I just didn't kill them. And just like that, it's done. Now I have to put the bird to work again. And we have space. We picked up something else. That. What does this do? Nothing interesting. I think I might have gotten this from the machine. No, that robot we fought a couple of episodes ago. I don't remember, but I haven't bothered to use it. It doesn't really have any purpose in my eyes. I don't. As far as the camp is concerned, I'm flush with most resources. We could use more stone, but how the frick am I almost out of space, but I don't have anything. I've got to put stuff away. I really do. Arrows and other junk. Is there even anything to be up here for, aside from getting rid of them? Look at that fog. And the clouds are actually moving. Okay. I mean, I've got a little bit of a chub. What were we doing? Right. I looked at the map and caught a case of severe aggression. Isn't this that other puzzle that's just like this one here? Well, it has a map that. Let's see. I know I said we were going to go immediately into doing the story, but I'm not a fan of the fact that the the mysteries we came across last episode beat me. I don't like that. And by beat me, I mean I have literally no idea how to progress those things or get involved with them properly in order to begin solving whatever is going on with them. My lantern's not on. Of course not. Okay. Let's try this again. There's that over there. And see, my mistake was I thought this might have... Still farther? I thought that indicated there was ruins there. But there's no reason to think that at all. What is this? Oh, Horace was here. Yep.
Hiya.
Looking at.
Hiya.
Get off of this thing. So this is just a little village here. It can't be the Inquisitors. Those are Hanan guys. So... I don't know. None of this is relevant to me, though. I do appreciate how we've gone from not just fog, but to rolling cloud coverage into rain. There's actually something here, but I have no idea where. Because, hmm, maybe it's a matter of finding the entrance?
Not the finest goods you'll find, but no deal's off the table if the money's good.
I have enough arrows.
You'll find it useful. You'll find it useful. My thanks. Have the tales of my wares reached you?
How do I? I remember dropping this. I specifically remember dropping this. Right. I did not read this thing. Sighting of the Snow White Deer.
No deal's off the table if the money's good.
Wait. Is that really it? We don't have anything else to actually sell, but we're up to 132 things in our
What can I
inventory?
help you?
That is,
No one's bound to deal with me.
that is
Farewell.
absurd. So I'm wondering if the means to enter whatever... That's my fault for not having a target. There has to be an entrance to those ruins down here somewhere. Okay. It's been a while since I used one of those. Nah. I'm not hurting for money, so it makes no sense to risk furthering my 27 silver bounty. Don't get me wrong, I love notoriety. But there's a limit. One can only be so loved. Who the frick was this made for? This is obviously not made to cater to humans. It's way too small. Kliff is not that big of a guy. If he has to crouch, it makes no sense that it was made this way. Okay, so we are definitely on top of ruins, but I have no idea where the entrance to them is. Ah. Press the wrong button. Ah, that's a very good way to start that burn. Now to get nice and toasty. It's raining after all. There we go. What the frickin'... You know, the only reason I actually stopped is because I saw the pop-up for the candle here, and I wondered what that was. That's the only reason I stopped, and wasn't immediately barbecued. That is going to collapse, which is real cute. I should have marked the entrance. Ah. Not into acupuncture. Thanks, though. So we have... Okay. Yeah. Okay, we have 1, 2... We have 5 marks this time. And this is the puzzle. I remember being here. That's not help. Okay. I recognize where this part of the map is, as it is based around here. So we need to identify where the first mark is. I guess this is what we're going to be doing today. I wanted it to be story. Today we get puzzle solving instead. It is left of the city in the upper middle of the field. Why is that green so different from the other one? Ah, that's why. Okay, that's fine. I prefer the more vivid color anyway. I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere, but because this is covered in undiscovered fog, I'll leave that there. Another problem is we won't know what we're looking for until we get out there, and the worst part is the other 4 are actually spread out really freaking far. I also haven't been over here to figure out what the frick these are. These might not be anything at all, but I'm getting distracted. Yeah, having that fog covering the map is making this difficult to discern. It also doesn't help that a good portion of this side is just not visible. Okay. Pretty sure it's high middle. that's it. Yeah, that's about perfect. The fourth one is above it. Close to where we are, actually. I need to remember to mark the entrance to this ruin, otherwise it's going to be a hassle getting back. Even though we have a couple of nexuses that are really close. Okay, it's under this bit here somewhere. Because this looks almost like a butterfly on the map shown on the wall. So it's under the butterfly. Like here. No, that's a little too far to the right. It's actually, that's about it. It's right here on the line, on or next to the line that delineates the body from the wings. And yeah, it'd be super helpful to be able to see the actual map underneath, but that's not the world we live in currently. And then there's these three. Why would you choose there? Okay. I can't see the third one over there, but that's a problem for later. There's a small village indicated above it. It's not that far from the city. Somewhere here. I might actually have to go out and uncover the map. I hate the idea of having to do that, though. I mean, I could just take a picture of the map of the wall here with my phone, but we'll play it by ear. Honestly, it's probably shaping up to be the better idea. Because the way I'm doing this now is making it take way longer than it actually should. Screw it, I guess I'll just do that then. Yeah, that's not showing up well on the phone. I can just barely make out two of them. For the third, better. Alright, let's head out and rediscover some country. How do we get in here? This doesn't seem right. Okay. Mark the entrance. This. Hate it here. Okay. Let's head to the nearest marker. No. No. We'll do it this way.
Hiya. Ho.
I'm sorry, what?
Ho. Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, it's... That was just destroyed by that giant robot.
This is no playground for you, Storm.
What's this? Ursula's treasure map? Where the earth rolls like flowing waves, 14 times the green tide bows its head. These ripples form a triangular embrace, cradling silence at their heart. Where the unbending stalks meet their end, a final breath seeps into the earth. granted, this is not a great map. Could this be where we currently are? Because I see the little house right here. We have to check. This is indicated as being surrounded by rivers on almost all sides. Yeah, it's definitely here. No, it's not. Like I said, it shows us being surrounded by rivers. Treasure. Yellow 4. I'm marking that so I can figure it out later. Right now, we have another thing we're dealing with. And by later, I mean probably next episode. That's the one for the butterflies. So, I suppose I'll go give these guys brain damage. Yeah, I see them coming. This is weird, isn't it? It's a little... No, it's about right. Is there a campfire anywhere nearby that I can use to pass the time? And it looks like I might end up needing a shovel. I mean, this mound of dirt is just too weird, right? We'll go here next.
Go.
it. Now, the entire reason I did that... Okay.
You don't stand a damn chance.
Huh?
Breaking bars.
Why did I stop by here again? I wanted to use the... I saw fire around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Because I can't find shovels in the dark. And I need to find shovels. That makes sense. I hate it, but that makes sense. Obviously not going to find a shovel there. Oh, screw it.
Hiya. Yeah.
I don't have a shovel, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would show up here.
Go.
They'll get bored.
Eh?
If a faith brings good to people and the world, is that not enough? If a faith brings good to people and the world, is that not enough?
There we go. You guys got a shovel in here? No, all I see are hoes and rakes.
Lovely day today. Might the god overlook such behavior?
Hiya.
And you see how I'm obsessed with the dirt mound now, even though it might not actually be anything. That's the same issue I sort of had with
Yeah.
the ruins puzzle I talked about last episode. Where I focused on something that looked like it might have been the point, and it actually wasn't. Yeah. From here.
Hiya.
There we go. I didn't even have to steal it. Sure hope I actually have it. Yeah. Yeah, that's real good. Okay. We have it. That's good for us. Now we can stop focusing. Okay, Assassin's Creed. Now we can focus on filling out the map.
break this idiot. This isn't heirloom. You're not in here.
That should be enough, right? Kind of worried about this section, so I guess we'll go and clear this as well.
Go. Hey, up.
That's around 666 meters worth of map we need to uncover.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, I overran the vandalism.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Hiya. Ho.
That should be sufficient. Okay. So... I'm glad I did go with the bright green, otherwise I might have worried about whether this was related to the other puzzle or not. Anyway, we did not mark... There were two over here. Well, no, there was one here. Then I think this one, and then the other three that I took a picture of. Okay. I see this section, and where we need to go is up here. 1,200 meters. actually something over here. This might end up being a whatchamacallit, sealed artifact. Yeah. Okay. Successfully parry 7 times without taking damage. Well, that's easy. Because they're in close he lost his weapon. Because they're in close proximity. No, because I have 2 weapons. And he went and picked it back up. Interesting. And we're done. You.
You lot aren't welcome here.
I don't know what I just did to him. I think I tripped him and killed him. Yeah. You get some too. And we're done here. I like that I gave one of the swords a blue blade. Also, Aegis's defense, not damage reduction, right? I don't know how damage reduction works, so I don't have any real desire to apply that to any of my gear.
Run. Yeah.
Well, the guy ran, so we're here for nothing now. What's the point of this? Okay. So that's how we get water. Noted. need to uncover the rest? Ah, I think we've gone just far enough, actually. From the look of it, what we're looking for is probably here. No, I think that's too high. I see the little part here that looks like a smile, or if you're a degenerate, penis head. So probably about there. Let's see what there is to see there. So that's what we're looking for. I got it right. So there are if the puzzle I'm thinking about is actually there, and I'm pretty sure it is, pomegranate is one of them. So we only need to get 5 of the... There are 3 rows of 3, that's 9 icons. Or images, actually. So we've got 9 images to worry about, and only 5 of them matter. And one of them is the pomegranate. Noted. The next one is down here, under this. Probably... Man, I actually wish I had done it this way last time, or with the last one I talked about. It's not very clear since it's a little too bright, but it looks like it's about dead center. I should have marked it. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep making this so difficult for myself.
Go.
I'm pretty sure I've got food for the Elantrema. I wonder if there's an NPC that'll let you steal horses and then make them your own. What is this? Fish. Okay. So that one's a fish. The next one... Oh, right, the butterfly. That's what that other one was. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Notice how the mound of, again, how the mound of dirt is completely irrelevant and all we were actually looking for were murals somehow painted onto the very earth itself. And how I went through all of that trouble to find a shovel I don't actually need. I'm upset too. But still, this next one is up here. Yeah, probably in the center. I did it again. Oh, hold on. You shouldn't have done that.
Back to your cursed homeland! You haven't even a single idea where you are.
Cool. Actually, let's move away. Dang it.
Northern vermin, die! You worthless curs! Northern vermin, die! All in service to the righteous cause!
I was not paying attention to my health at all. When did I get all of those Palmer pills? Anyway. You know, it's kind of ridiculous I didn't run across a single Nexus out there. That is insane.
Hiya! Ho!
Please. Man, I really hope I don't run across a bear because then I have to beat it to death with a broom. There's a recipe for something out there. run after it. What are you doing? People to speak to that probably aren't going to say anything of any value to me. There it is. Bird. I was looking for something that might be more accurate to its form in case there end up being two types of birds. Bird. We're going with bird. So the next one. Goodness. Here it is. Since we know what we're looking for, grapes. Don't need to worry too much about, well, having to wander around trying to figure out what it is we're looking for. So, grapes. There we go.
Oh, faster! Yeah.
I want to imagine there's something of value in here that I haven't, well, liberated from the clutches of its owner, but it's not showing up on the map, and
Hiya.
I want to get this puzzle taken care of. Okay, yeah, see, talked about one of those. I talked about those last episode too. The hay people. Yeah. Here we go. And you are a hoss. Got it. Okay. Pomegranate, fish, bird, hoss, and pomegranate, bird. Where is it? Actually, we can just take the Nexus way there. Actually, this is closer. careful. Got a little spicy. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Grapes. That's what the other one was. It's not going to be in any particular order. I just have to. There we go. Didn't like that. And Haas. I was going to say rise, but lower is good too. You do. Memories of prosperity. So that's what I got from the other section. Heidi ho. Cool. Don't trust it. That's on the other side of the wall. I'm not going to rush through here because I'm hoping that there's something extra to pick up, but I'm not seeing it if so. Is there anything else of value here to look into or acquire? I mean, I don't imagine so, since I've been here before. Anything that would have been here, I already grabbed. That's not... Yeah, so we're done here. That's fine. And we are greeted by sunlight. Isn't it grand? Oh, right. Memories of prosperity. So, this is something I also got from the other ruin I solved the puzzle for. It's not. Dang it. It's going to be here. So, what this does is it grants knowledge of hidden places in Demonis. I used one of these before. I'm assuming they don't show you everything. So hidden places are more... because of that. Hidden places are more likely to be like the Well of Tragedy Grotto here than this. What the frick this is, actually. Anyway. You can see the map now. There's some stuff here, but let's see. I forgot. I forgot the map is connected to the inventory as well. caves and 5 more bits of knowledge acquired. Stones of time and weeping rocks, huh? I'm honestly not seeing anything new aside from opens through a narrow entrance into a long corridor where a clear breeze flows. I mean, these caves are cool and all, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to get into them. I mean, I remember the caves that have the gold veins in them. I've ever mined one of them, but that one I had to break down the entrance to actually get inside of. But I'd never noticed anything like that with the waterfalls. So I'm of a mind to write it off. I currently have no idea how I'm supposed to interact with those things. Anyway, I also really want to get back into this. So we must summon the Haas. Hosts? Probably hosts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. Now, the puzzle for the ruins wasn't particularly difficult. It's just really time-consuming, and that the map wasn't... Well, I would have had to travel to those places anyway. So, the map not being uncovered in those areas wasn't particularly relevant. But it was extremely time-consuming, wasn't it? It didn't help that I had to stop and look into the... This is a mistake, I can tell. It didn't help that I ran around looking for a shovel either.
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Nevertheless, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. We will be back tomorrow with another episode, and I really want to find out. Interesting. I really want to find out the location of Ursula's treasure. So that's what our objective is going to be for that episode. If you're interested in the location of her treasure, feel free to come on back because it might be interesting, or I might just give up and do the story. And even if I do give up, it'll only be temporarily. I'll just do it off camera and tell you about it after the fact. I am not even in the... Oh, that's where it is. It's over here. Okay, I marked this completely wrong. Okay. We know where it is now, that we need to be looking for the treasure. I'm glad it's really close, because that's twice it's been the case with the treasure chest or the treasure maps. I have one in my inventory now. I have no idea where I got it from, so I have no clue whatsoever it might be pointing to, and where it might be pointing to is located. That's a really weird sentence, but that's because this outro has gone on for a little bit too long, and I am sort of floundering. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.